Okay, I guess I am streaming. It's the first time I've set the stream up like that. Let's see if I can get my mic around without knocking my camera out of whack. Um, that's not good. Okay. Hi, this is Rochelle with Scrapcraftastic playing with me, and this is an impromptu live stream. Let me see if I can pull up the stream. I'm going to be doing some housekeeping type planning. If you're interested in that, just hang out for a sec to let me get myself together and we can go. Okay. Um, there we go. Let's find the stream. Go to your channel. All right, so I can see what is happening and I can see the chat. Okay. All right. So welcome in. I think I'm on the wrong profile. So if you can hear me, let me know. Let me see if I can check the volume. Yeah. All right, because I don't have my chat on the screen. I didn't switch my profile. No worries. Okay, so I haven't done, reach up here for a second. I haven't done any work in my PR and social media planner. It's kind of just been sitting on the shelf. So I need to get to it. Let's see. I think I did make it through the month of July for the most part. Nope, I didn't. So I missed 2 weeks in July. And I'm probably going to miss a week or two in August. But I still want to use this. So I need to get my inserts together for August. I'm wondering, did notifications go out? I'm just going to see what happens organically. If you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat so that at least I know I can be heard. So these are printables available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. And I'm using the vertical. I also printed the horizontal, but I don't think I want to use those this month. But these are the horizontal version. That's what they look like. And it comes with a monthly as well. Interesting. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So we got those trimmed. So today and the past few days that I haven't gone live, I am just not, I don't know, I got to get myself together, my schedule, my routine. That's what the word I'm looking for. My routine is out of whack. I need to do this. So things I had to get done, places I have to go because of my location. It takes longer than it did when I was in Central Florida. So my 12 o'clock is probably not going to work out. My 12 o'clock schedule. I don't think that's going to work out. So make sure I'm punching the right side. So I got to come up with a better schedule. And then by midday, I'm exhausted because of all my running around during the morning time. And I don't want to do it then. Well, not midday, but early afternoon. And then in the evening, usually I'm exhausted. Not today because I took a huge nap after I cooked dinner. And so I'm not as tired now as I normally would be. So that's why I'm on at this time. But I kind of like this time. It's just if I can conserve enough energy throughout the day and make it to this time. What is that I'm seeing on my screen? Okay. So there's that. I don't know how I'm going to schedule my streams. All of that to say that. Um, these are the dashboards for July, and I did make those available through the end of August because I did not share them and show them previously. So they are available to the Scrapcraftastic, the main channel members. So if you want the dashboards, there's three. These are just two of the three. Um, so what am I doing? And I never did come back and do July's title page. And we are already on this week. Should I just skip this week? I'm probably not going to plan in this tonight. Um, let me see if I can get myself in frame. Yeah, my son and I, this is a table style desk, and it's much bigger than my desk that I worked at on the original Craft Lab. It's much bigger. I don't know. Maybe I should work in this. Let me not put it up yet. Anywho, so I have my IKEA drawers underneath. However, there is a lip on this table that covers the top drawer of my IKEA drawer, so I can't get into the top drawer. So I ordered some lifters thinking that would work, but with me and him trying that today to put them up, it's just too unstable. I was thinking about maybe getting a 4x4 because I need to raise it maybe like 4 inches or so. Oh, I wasn't seeing the chat. Sorry, y'all. I didn't see all this. But yeah, I was trying. Let me see if I can pull it up on this screen over here. I was trying to lift it so that I could still use the table and get into the drawers, but that didn't work out. So I ordered a desktop from Home Depot, and hopefully it will be here within the next week, and then I'll just switch it out. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't go live this morning, and I didn't go live yesterday because I had somewhere to go. So, but let me see if I can get
from Home
this
Depot.
chat pulled up. Um, over here. So, Plan Her Creations asked if I'm getting moved in and settled. I'm a little bit better today. Yeah, we are basically neighbors. I'm getting a little bit more settled. I emptied some more boxes today. The problem is with the room that I have, there's no closets. And at the moment, I don't have anywhere to put one of those wardrobe things. So I'm working on that. I finally unpacked my travel bag because I was kind of living out of that for a while. It's amazing. I don't really care about my clothes. I was trying to get all my supplies in order. And so today I finally got around to clothes and shoes. But yeah. So I got the majority of that done. I have some off season, out of season clothes that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. But yeah, so hopefully I can get my desk set up properly, and maybe that'll give me more incentive to jump on and dream. But I do think it's probably going to be best, at least for the near future, for me to come on later in the day or earlier in the morning. So make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications because you never know. Um, hey friend. Yes, you can plan with me, although I'm very unprepared. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna do I was gonna work in nostalgia, but we're pretty caught up there. I am I need to do something about these tabs. I am on this week. I have this week done. So, going the wrong way. Um, Yeah, so we did this last week, and I haven't started using it yet, but I could go ahead and do it next week, but I don't know what I want to do specifically. I plan on trying to use only supplies that I got from the Realist Take Atlanta event, planner meetup. Um, and today I think I lost a roll of washi that I really wanted to use. Um, it was like a checkerboard with like an olive and purple color, different. So I wanted to use it, but I don't know where it went. While we were lifting the desk up, a lot of stuff fell off the desk, and for the life of me, I can't find that roll of washi, the one that I wanted to use. I can't find it. So I think I haven't looked under my cart. I'm gonna look under there and see if it rolled under there. Other than that, I don't know where it is. So if that's the case, then that only leaves me with these 3 washis. And I could probably do something pretty cool with this, depending on what other um stickers I use. Uh and the washi that I'm looking for is from this shop, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I still got a lot of my theoretical designs, I think is the shop. That's- Is it? There's 2 shops. Yeah, theoretical designs. It's 2 shops that I get their names mixed up because they both have like funky stickers. And I was gonna do a short. Did that just freeze? Anyway, I was gonna do a short on all the pins that I received from the meetup. These are all they. But maybe I should just like do a fun pen test with all of these. Believe it or not, I think these, and I thought I pulled the packaging out of the trash, but I might have thrown it away. These pens, I think they are Jot or Dollar Tree pens. These Starlights pens, I like them. I'm going to get some more. These are nice. I've written with it. I wrote with this particular one, all of this when I went and filled in the old stuff. Yeah, I use this pen and really like it. And I got a 3-pack of them from the event. And I'm assuming they're all black. I haven't tried the blue or the yellow. So I assume they're all black. But this is a nice pen. It writes really well. Smooth, nice, dark black color. I don't know if it's gel. It says zero point 0.7. It's ink brand from Dollar Tree. So there's that. Um, yeah, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put all my fancy pens. I have a mug next to me for all the fancy pens. Um, what else? But anyway, yeah. So I was thinking that's what I would do for my next spread. So maybe I will work on my next spread in here will be all realist stuff, washi, stickers, whatnot. So I'm gonna hold off with that. And I did do videos on my other channel. Y'all need to go check me out over there so I can stay in the algorithm. I know I'm messing up the algorithm over here too by not doing my streams on a regular basis. So I really need to get back to it. But these are from Crafty Planner Queen. There's a new one today that I haven't downloaded yet. I haven't cut these yet either. So I need to spend some time doing that. But I didn't want to use this sticker paper. You see, it's old and it started to yellow. I don't know if you can see that on screen. Let me push this back a little bit. That's way too close. Too close. Um, Let me see if that worked. I guess it does. So yeah, I need to print the one out from today. My new sticker paper arrived yesterday, so hopefully it'll be nice and bright white instead of this cream color. But however, we can use something from here. I love these. So maybe we'll use this. No rhyme or reason for it, other than I like them. This is Stardust Shores. by Crafty Planner Queen. It's the Printables Club on Instagram. If you want to check them out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a spread using that. And I need some washi. I have turned my washi around. Um, yes, thank you, Erica. Let's do this. Do I want to do last week? I think I do. Even though I didn't really do any social media or PR, I was looking at my Instagram today before I posted, thinking I had posted like last week or something. It was last month, the last time I posted on there. Um, oops, gotta fix that. All right, I gotta go around the desk to get my washi. So give me a second because I'm unprepared. It's still like a maze in this area, so I gotta squeeze by boxes and whatnot. I should show y'all, but it's too terrible right now. All right, so these are from Simply Gilded. These are the washes I'm going to use. I probably should incorporate something of a natural neutral color as well. It's going to be a lot of blue. We shall see. Um, use this ruler. So what are y'all up to this evening? Are you planning? Watching TV, watching YouTube, reading, listening to an audiobook, doing some other craftiness? I have been crocheting like crazy. I made my mom's ruffle hat. I could have made it all in one day, but I started late in the evening and then I had a dilemma on the color that I wanted to make the ruffle. So that kind of put me behind, but I could have finished it that night. But I finished it yesterday morning and of course it was too big. I made the same size as I made all the other ones that I made, but she don't have a water tank head like the rest of us. So it's a little big, but I put a drawstring in it and that helped a lot. Hey, young blood. So yeah, I did that. I'm making what is called the 6-day star blanket, which was like a viral thing last year, the end of last year. But I just found out about it this year, recently. I think sometime in July. I wrote down the day that I started. It's supposed to only take 6 days, but like I said, I started it in I think early July and I'm still working on it. But I'm doing like a rainbow theme, but mostly a rainbow theme based on the yarns that I already have. That worked out until I got to yellow. What I'm doing is doing 3 different colors of whatever color is in the rainbow. So I started it works from the center out. Mm, and it is a star and it has multiple different stitches to do, but I started with black in the center and everybody was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that." But when I started with the dark red color, I didn't like it. So when my mom said it's kind of like everything is all the bright color is coming out of a dark hole or whatever. So that's fine with me. Um, but anyway, so I'm doing Roy G. Biv and I'm doing 3 shades of each of the Roy G. Biv colors. So now that I'm getting closer to the end, I'm working on I did extra rows of blue because I felt like I needed more blue and because I still have so many rounds to go and I'm running out of rainbow color. So I did extra rounds of blue. I've got like a pinky purple color and a true purple color, so I'm gonna do those rounds and hopefully that'll be enough to finish it. Um, yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I also pulled out the blanket that I'm making for my son that has his initials in the middle, and I finished working on the initial squares. And now I just need to figure out, um, I think I'm going to do some dates on this one. Then I just need to figure out what other squares I'm going to do. His is going to be a gamer theme. I think I mentioned this before, but it's going to be a gamer theme. So his name is in the middle. And then I think on the corners or on the sides, I'm going to do the symbols for the controllers. Um, yeah, I know that's going to take me a while to do. I still haven't found my big scissors, which is troublesome, but I haven't, to be fair, I haven't been back to the storage to look for them. I cut these scissors are from the birds. And they could be in one of these top drawers that I can't open. So maybe I'll find them in there. I hope my desktop comes in a timely fashion so that I can get in my drawers because I have 3 of my 4 IKEA drawers here, and I'm working on reorganizing them. I don't know if I'm ever gonna bring the 4th one here. That one might stay in storage for a while. And I was thinking about getting myself a she shed, and I'm just rambling all over the place because I haven't talked to y'all in a while, and yeah. So, I was just telling you all the things that I got floating around in my brain. Probably should have whited that out, but it'll be fine. Um, but yeah, we rode by some sheds the other day. They were really nice, and there's so many places around here that have them. So maybe on one of my trips out and about, I'm gonna stop and have a look, see what I can find. I don't know. We'll see. What else? What else is happening? Not much. I've just been really, really tired. I think the move and Biddy bopping off to Atlanta the next week. Yeah, I'm tired. It's like every afternoon I am knocked out sleep. And this morning I got up extra early so that I could deal with some boxes, unboxing, unpacking, whatever you would call it. And by 12 o'clock, I was like, ooh, I'm tired. Then I still got to cook dinner. So it's Taco Tuesday. So we had tacos today. And I think my order just finished off the leftovers. So I figure out what we're gonna eat tomorrow. I do have a meal plan, but me, even though I do that, I still at the time don't want to eat what I plan, which is why I don't like to do a meal plan because I rather just wing it a little bit. I mean, have a general idea, but then if I change my mind, I just change my mind because I don't want that. Yes, I'm gonna give you a tour once I get it up. Riri, are you talking to me about how hard did I cry? I'm looking. Oh yeah, and then my son is trying to get everything straightened out with the school. You know how it is like the first week. I keep trying to explain it's not specifically that school. It's just how it is. It's a mess. And I'm just like, be thankful you don't have to go in person to register and get classes and change classes and all that. Because back in the day, I had to do that in person. I had to stand in a long line to register and all that good stuff. So yeah, just be thankful you all you gotta do is drop somebody an email and wait for them to respond. Because it could be worse. Um, what do you want, Suki? What's the problem? I put these days of the week down so messy. Messy, messy, messy. Probably should have used these. And I still haven't found my tweezers either. I bet that stuff is in this top drawer. I hope it is. Because I really don't feel like digging through storage. And I have decided that I am going to sell a lot of my planners. Probably 95%. I should have done it before I moved, and I wouldn't have to move all that stuff. But I didn't. But I think I'm like, I got it in storage. That means I don't need it. And how many covers can I use at once? I can't use them all. And I got all of those um impression covers and stuff. And I don't even know how long I'm gonna keep doing this. I only need maybe 2 or 3 covers. I'll say 4. I'll give myself 4, one for each season. I need the other book. So where is it? There it is. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna get rid of a lot of stuff because I don't need it. If I haven't used it in all this time, and I don't need it, and I don't want to just drop it at the Goodwill. I know they've been enjoying seeing me coming lately. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put the numbers in. Let's see. Let's do that. That way it won't matter what size they are. Right? And let's use these. All right. So I just gotta figure out how to do it. I want to do it on live streams, but I don't know if I can manage the stream and keeping up with who got what. If I should just like sell it on Macari or just put it on, I don't want to put it on my website or do it on eBay. What do you all suggest? eBay could be fun because I could do auctions. Do people even still do that anymore with stuff they're selling? Do they do auctions? I haven't seen anything to bid on in a long time. I'm even thinking about selling my extra Cricut because I mean, in a box in storage. What am I gonna do with it? That's the one that the belt broke on, but I have the belt. I just never put it on. Hey Becca. Oh, really? Send me the link, Erica. I want to see. They do still auction things? Okay. I don't know. I might play around with that. Maybe if it's something that everybody wants, I'll do an auction. I have one thing that I know a lot of people wanted, and I've had people actually contact me about things that I had, like throwback things, like old Michael's planners that they want. So we may play around with that. I like these. I like these better. And wasn't there a full moon somewhere in here? Or maybe I got it mixed up. Let's see. When is August full moon? It was on the 9th. Okay. Well, this isn't a full moon, but it's close enough, right? Let's use this one. It's a little bit smaller. I don't think I even posted anything on the 9th anyway, so I don't need that space. All right, I need some boxes though. My son moved everything over. I gotta go get it. I'm sure the two of us look like a real hot mess trying to lift up this desk. It was pretty comical. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be as hard as it was. It was tough. So I want to use these last few stickers. They are the right colors. We have to find some dark blue. Oop. And oop, should I use that? Mm, let's use this one. Thank you, Erica. Hi, XOXO. All right. I don't like that. Let's try again. Mm, maybe this isn't such a good time. Y'all tired? I hope somebody comes on a nice juicy live stream tonight so that I can have something to watch while I crochet. 'Cause I'm trying to finish my blanket. I'll show it to y'all if y'all want to see. I don't know how. I wish I would have been, filming the process all along, but sometimes I'm just so into whatever it is I'm doing, I don't want to. I need to make some navy blue boxes. I got all these oh, different color boxes. Oh, regular boxes. So I do have some. I just probably don't have them print and cut. Make sure I have any more. Let's use this. Maybe not. All of these are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. Depending on your level, if you want everything that's ever been released, become a unlimited patron and you have access to all of it. I can't get this up because it's cut all the way through. See what we can come up with these. Mm. Shouldn't have did this like this. Um, am I in frame? So what else has been happening? I think that's pretty much it. Change of address is not as simple as it used to be either. Mine went through fine. I did it online. But my sons, they want him to come and verify something, so I gotta go to the post office for that. And then my daughter, they charge you like $1.25 when you do it online. They charged her, but they never sent her the follow-up email. So I gotta go check on that and see why or what's going on with that. It used to be so easy, but I guess people have scammed and done mean things so much that it's not as simple as it used to be to do a change of address. That's kind of one of the main things I dread about moving is changing the address. All right, let's put some deco. So let's put that back. Now here we go. It's a huge sticker. I like that. I'm missing something. Did you send me the link? somewhere else, Riri, because I want to click it right now. I think I heard a notification, but I'm just checking. Okay, let's use this teeny tiny little moon. I didn't see that before. It just looked like a dot. Am I even in frame? I just wiggled all the way off the side of the desk. Mm, sorry, I forgot I was supposed to be talking. This happens every time though, so you all shouldn't understand that I'm thinking about where these stickers are gonna go. I really want to use the dream catcher, but these stickers are kind of big, so okay. What do we think? Should we stop there? Okay, thank you. Um, thinking. Let me see. I got another sticker book. I could put some bullet points on here. Let's see if I can find something here. Seasonal florals by CHELA Plan. I need to use this. So many things I need to use, and this doesn't have bullet points like I thought. Was it spring florals? Let me see. Oh, mm-mm. Which one is it that had the red, white, and blue flowers in it? It should have red, white, and blue dots. Let's use these neutrals. Kind of neutral. Come on. Mm. All right, I think I am mostly done. This. Let's see how far the lag is, because I can't tell what y'all can see yet. Hmm. All right. I think we're gonna call that good. Should I go ahead and do one for next week or this week, the next week? I think I probably should. Are y'all still there? I don't know. How long we been on here? I don't even know how to tell. Let's see. And then I can't even see the full screen. Was I off screen for some of that, most of that? Let me know in the comment, in the chat, please. I don't know, I'm always seeing comments, just have it. You should just make your own planner, then you can do it the way you want to do it. Why not? You can do it. You don't even need to put numbers on the pages. Just use grid paper or dot grid paper. 48 minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna start another one. Because that'll be kind of late, and I'll probably come on tomorrow, knock on wood, if all works out. I gotta do some, like I said, I gotta go to the post office tomorrow. My daughter wants to take something back, return something. I guess I might as well swing by the Goodwill since we're gonna be out. And what else? Oh, we were gonna go to Kroger's and try their Wednesday sushi. We usually get Publix, so since we got a Kroger's now, we're gonna try the Kroger's and see what it's like. I hope that's not a mistake. And then that's it. So I seriously doubt that I'll be back at a decent time. We'll see how I feel in the evening, and I'll try to come on then. I finally wrote MIT in. Yay! Sometimes I want to go back to simpler things, like just using a traveler's notebook. Should I? But then I miss all the other things. And technically, using Astrology is kind of like using a traveler's notebook because basically it's just a blank notebook, right? Thank you, young blood. Oh, I guess I should put it in the planner. Let's do that real quick. Like, oh, and I haven't done the month. I'm gonna try my best to come tomorrow. I said that last week. It didn't work out. That's why I don't like to make promises because it always depends on what happens, what's going on. I can't see. Let me see. All right. I'm trying to watch myself on YouTube when I should be watching myself in OBS if I want to see it real time and make sure I'm in frame. But oh wait. You talking about me make you a planner? I thought you meant you make you a planner. I think she means for me to make her a planner. I have considered it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. And not if it's dated. I could do a blank one. I have a cinch machine that I've never even used. And right now it's sitting on my bed because I took it off of my cart so that I could store it somewhere out of the way. Or are we talking about two different things? Just going through my okay, I'm confused. Hmm. You don't have stickers in your traveling notebook? It's like I want to use all the planners, even though I'm talking about selling stuff. But I could get away with nostalgia. I was just putting all my used planners, ones that are mostly finished, on the shelf in my little cubby. And I didn't realize I had so many nostalgia. So that made me feel like I need to stick with the nostalgia. So I like to use the nostalgia, which again is kind of like using a traveler's notebook. It could just be a B6 traveler's notebook, not the standard size. I like to use the disc because I like to use my own inserts. And this is like a fun, easy way to do it. Half letter, cut the paper in half, punch it, put it on the disc. Easy. Um, I like the budget friendliness of the composition notebooks. And this year they were like 38 cents versus 50 cents last year, by the way. I don't know if there's a difference in quality. I tried to order some with my grocery pickup Saturday, but they didn't have any and they wanted to ship them to me. And I'm like, I don't want to do shipping for that. So never mind. But yeah. And I didn't even talk about composition notebooks. So I like that because it's budget friendly. You can make it whatever you want to make it. And then I'm not using any rings. I kind of miss that. Just using a regular journal. I kind of miss using that. I always want to just use something that I'm not using. That makes sense. It's like I have FOMO with all the different types of planners, even though I've used them all as far as what format they are, what style planner. But I know B6 Stalogy is my favorite because even when I tried to do the A5 uh, standard Stalogy when it was cut down, I like it, but it's just not with B6. I like the A5 Stalogy, but it's still just not like the B6. So I should just stop fighting and stick with what works, right? I don't know why everything looks crooked here. For the most part, most of what I'm going to be selling will be ring planners. I really don't want to sell any of my traveler's notebooks from Mystic's Little Gifts. I don't want to sell those. Maybe I'll just keep all the ones with the raven leather, because that was my favorite leather that she had, and sell the rest. I don't know. It was like before I moved, I felt like I just had to have all that stuff. I just needed it, but now suddenly I feel like I don't need that. So, yeah, and it's nice to see them all neatly lined up on the shelf. I'm even thinking about, well, when am I gonna just toss those out, get rid of them? Because I'm not gonna keep them forever, and I don't wanna leave a whole bunch of stuff for somebody else to go through when I'm gone. So, mm, anywho, I like rings until it's time for me to punch the holes. I like rings. I do. I used them for a long time, a lot. And personal traveler's notebook and personal rings were my, like, first loves in the smaller sizes. Personal, personal, personal. I had personal everything. And then B6 popped up. Where's my phone? Oh. And then, yeah, the different sizes started coming out, and I was like, yeah, B6. Because originally, I did not like a squared format. I liked more of the rectangular format, and B6 and A6 seemed a little too square for me. But I use my A6 for everyday listing. It's kind of like a brain dump type of thing. I use my A6 Ken board for that, and I use my Stylogy for my everyday planner, keeping track of what happened or appointments and stuff like that. So, yeah, a standard size, I kinda got I don't know, I like them all. Let me stop. I like them all. The problem is I can't use them all at the same time, and I don't like I have so many notebooks and planners where 1 or 2 pages are used and the rest is not. That drives me nuts. I feel horrible about doing that, which I feel like that makes it even harder for you to break something in for you to use it for the first time because you're like, "Oh, if I don't like it or if I stop using it, then I've already written in it, and then that makes you not want to the next time." It's just a whole vicious circle. Um, but yeah, I like all the sizes, I like all the formats and styles. I like it all, and I feel like I can make it work in everything, even, like, the Skinny Classic. I made myself a Skinny Classic that I haven't used. Um, I just wanna use it all. Yep. But at least I'm a little bit caught up. I need to get this week done and go back. I don't think I did anything last week except the live stream on Wednesday. Because I was supposed to come back Thursday, Friday. I said I was gonna come back Saturday. I said I was gonna come back Sunday. I mentioned this earlier. I did edit and get some videos up. I was supposed to get another one up today, but I don't want to bombard y'all, and y'all are not watching. So I'm gonna try and get that other one edited and up within the next couple of days. It's a mid-year flip through all things, and here we are in August, and I'm just getting around to putting up the mid-year flip throughs. I recorded them on time. I just didn't have time to edit because of the move. So I'm catching up on that stuff now. Yes. Yes. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I gotta get rid of things. It's driving me crazy now. But anywho, that's it for the spread. I hope you enjoyed this impromptu live stream. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. Um, Be sure to come back and, well, you can like now, but come back and leave me a comment. Don't forget, please, I need help from you guys. Come back and leave a comment. That will help me so much. And what else? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or afternoon or whatever time it is where you are. All right. This is yes, yes, editing Rochelle. Anywho, I'll talk to y'all later. Erica, I'll probably talk to you in a minute. And yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. All right. Bye.